if B1 which is greater than 50 and B2 which is also greater than 50, then which will send response dot send the student is pass, else response dot send the student is fail. Okay. I will stop the program and I will execute again. I will go to the browser, then I will type 10 and 20 and enter. The student is fail. I will type something 51 and 71, then student is pass. So this is what writing program. app.get/data response for replying response to the browser, request for getting data from address bar. The data was received and then which can compile or which can pass to database and then process and then return. Please unmute or otherwise use chat box. Any queries? Thank you, Jivitama. Any other questions? Please. Shall I conclude? Okay. So these are the stacks. Then Express.js. Express.js is one of the excellent tool for backend programming. So this is sample programs. Angular.js. Angular.js is an open source framework which is for front-end web page design. So Angular framework which boosts web application in an efficient manner, which also provide two-way binding via ng model. ng model which provide two-way binding. Whenever you can share program from TypeScript to HTML or HTML to TypeScript, which is performed via ng model. So two-way binding. Two-way binding is excellent concept in Angular. So we will discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay. So SPA, Angular which offers SPA application, single page application, the entire website which convert the entire web page into SPA application, single page. So this is an excellent concept behind Angular framework. This was this framework. This concept used to make Angular into topmost position. Initially, the Angular 1 version, which is named as Angular JS. After versions, which is called as Angular. The current version was Angular 20. The static version was Angular 18. Angular, which offered document object model, TypeScript for object-oriented programming. Angular not only offered JS, JavaScript, TypeScript, object-oriented programming. After compiling everything, which built a JavaScript code. Then which offer one-way binding, two-way binding. It provides the testing framework. The testing framework here, which is named as Jasmine. The name of the testing framework was Jasmine. This is an excellent testing framework. It automatically tests your code and then which provide the testing result. Whenever it can compile, this testing framework, it backgroundly testing your data and then return a result. So this is one of the advantage available in Angular. Then which also uses n number of modules, component, templates, metadata, etc. Then advantage was time saving because which comprising of numerous frameworks. So easy reusability. Netflix, YouTube, Upwork, so PayPal, then Weather Channel. So numerous number of tools are using Angular. Okay, their web page which built via Angular framework. Then Node.js. Node.js is another excellent tool. Currently Loopback. So these are the excellent tools in Node.js, which is also one of the framework language. I like Angular, Node.js. Okay. Then MongoDB is excellent database, which written in C++, which offer no SQL, not only SQL database, which stores data in JSON format, JavaScript object notation format, because which also having a data type called as JSON. Always everyone familiar about the data type, number, string, then varchar, etc., date. But here it's having JSON. The array also one of the data type. but JSON is a new data type in MongoDB. So entire JSON object, entire file or JSON file is directly stored into MongoDB database. In addition to that, block storage object notation is also available, BSON. So it's very fast and flexible to use. So React.js is a library. It's a JavaScript library. It's not a framework. It's a JavaScript library. It's also used to build a single page application. We choose to use excellent front-end framework. Okay. The file saved in Angular, the file saved in JS and TS for TypeScript. But in React.js, the file is saved in JS. If in React JSX. Okay. This is your first experiment of your lab. Develop a portfolio website for yourself, which gives the details about yourself for a potential recruiter. This is for normal HTML page. If possible, I will demonstrate this demo on tomorrow too. So this is a page. So initially, I can create a folder named as K7 Developer Portfolio. Inside that, I will create folder named as Assets. Inside that, I will create CSS, icons, images, and JS. All my style sheet files are stored in CSS. All my icons are stored in icons. All my images are stored in images. All my JavaScript files are stored in JS folder. So my source file, which is placed inside K7 Developer Portfolio folder. Now I will write a simple code, simple HTML code. So HTML, then I will use a sample style sheet which is linked in your program. So that is called the styles.css. Then images, then whatever required sections are added. Then the modules also added here. Then initially nothing was printed because the template was added. Then initially my first template, this is for navigation bar. So I will add H1, Dr. D. Kesavaraja. Then navigation, about myself, skills, training, and contact us. I will create a menu in LI. I hope everyone familiar about HTML. So please, this is mandatory. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The fundamentals are prerequisite for learning this subject. If you are not knowing HTML, not knowing CSS, not knowing JavaScript, first you can learn this, then enter into here. Okay, these are the prerequisites for learning this. So UL for another list, LI for list item. So I am creating this object. I will print. So this is printed like this. I will make some style sheet changes. So it's printed like this. Because style sheet is a fancy layout. I will provide style sheet, something position as sticky, Z index, then some flux, some padding spaces, some background color. Then it will printed like this. Actually, it was printed like this. If I'm changing into style sheet, then styles are printed like this. Then I'm increasing my fancy layout, which will printed like this. So these are the CSS. So HTML, CSS are not in full stack subject, please. So it's your duty to learn HTML and CSS. Okay. So these CSS are provided. So about, then this fancy layout is provided. Then the page was refreshed and fine. So this is what the output was printed. Okay. Anyway, I will share. This is my website. Is just Google it. Okay. Google. Something, type my name, Kesavaraja, then press enter. So my first website, this is my first website, Kesavaraja Sogo Certified Trainer. You can click on this website. Inside e-training, so all those training materials are available. Yeah, I will place this PPT as well as the first experiment. I will place the manual. I will upload within 3 o'clock. Okay, within 3 o'clock, I will upload, add a menu, and then I upload here my presentation as well as my entire experiments with the manual. You can try this experiment as well as try the React Express.js experiment. If you have any queries, you can ping me via my WhatsApp. I think my number is also available here. No issue. Okay, my mobile number is also available here. So no issue. You can ping me at any time. Then anyway, if you are not knowing basics, you can click on SOGO Rural Youth Empowerment Training. You can click on this link. So my entire YouTube channel and everything is available here. So you can view React app creation, servlet, and database of Postgres and servlet. Everything was available. Whatever needed, you can check my website too. Okay. So similar way Python, I think I will upload the today's presentation. Okay, presentation as well as code. Any other queries? Balaji Subramani. I will upload my PPT in my website. So you can download from website, no issue. The entire presentation, entire code, entire manual, each and every step of experiment, everything is available. If it's possible, if time permits, you can install Node.js and then you can run these two experiments for Express.js, the basic experiment of JavaScript as well as function creation. After that, you can create Express experiment as well as the request as well as response object creation. At last, you can develop a simple portfolio for your page. So you can create. I will share manual soon. In addition to that, if you have any queries, you can ping via WhatsApp or otherwise mobile. Number is also available in my website, 9865213214. No issue. Anything else? If needed, YouTube also, you can search my name. Channel is also available. Any questions? I hope it's gives little introduction about full stack development. I hope I satisfy you for first day session. So tomorrow session is completely hands-on. If possible, be ready with your laptop too. So again, my sincere thanks to my college. I'm old student of Jera Jannapati MCSA College. So very sincere thanks to my college for providing one more opportunity to me again. So thanks to Principal Sir as well as all those faculties. So very sincere thanks to all the participants because for continuously viewing 2 hours for programming session is very toughest one. So sincere thanks to all the participants. Thanks to all. Hand over to host, please. If you have any updates, any queries, or any changes you can expect in today's session, please post in chat box or otherwise WhatsApp me. Surely that will be updated in tomorrow's session. So whatever you require new, that will be updated in tomorrow's session. Okay. So actually, I have planned for day 1 as well as day 5. Due to some reasons, I have changed into day 1 and day 2. So if you have any queries, you can place chat box. Sure, PPT surely actually uploaded. PPT share to host too. The host will complete presentation and share it to you. Anyway, in addition to that, I will upload in my website too. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. Hand over to host. Please.